10-gallon hat when you do it that way. I know when I first started doing stand-up, I did jokes about how I didn't understand the bumper stickers and shirts that said "Don't mess with Texas." And then later on I learned it was an anti-littering campaign. But the joke I did about it was, well, they should tell you why you shouldn't mess with Texas. And something like, well, otherwise they'll put you in a paper shredder. I guess it's funner when I'm doing it in front of my bathroom mirror, where I'll point out and say, it's almost like Uncle Sam in the "I Want You for the U.S. Army" poster. Don't mess with Texas? What kind of mess with Texas? You know, like that. Some people say they'd like to follow me around and then put it on America's Funniest Home Videos, or I guess now YouTube. And it's like, well, I don't know who would really think that would be funny on all the things I do. I mean, you'd see me doing that and then maybe dancing with my Homer Simpson doll. I don't see how that would be entertaining to most people. Well, I might as well do some callbacks. I know Bob Moore spoke about VHS tapes and VHS players. I still have one, and I don't think of myself as being all that old. I mean, I'm older than some comics, but some are even older than me. I still have the VHS player because it still works, and why not? I haven't found the DVD replacement for all those movies, but whenever I do, I jump one, so I'm like down to 50. I could probably go even farther. As the saying goes, if you haven't used it in a while, you can probably do without and get rid of it. Oh, and the other one. Lori spoke about the word hard ass, and for some reason that word is funny to me, although it shouldn't be. But that's true with other words too. Or sometimes I will just laugh for a while after I hear the word. I just can't explain it. Like if somebody says piss poor or channels, I don't know why those words are funny to me. I'm also the type that will say lane drifter, where I'm, say on I-94 getting somewhere, and then I'll change lanes really quick, but I will still do this turn signal, so I think that's still more acceptable than just drifting lanes. I say it the way that my dad probably would. I always see him as being sarcastic and exasperated about many things. He's very old school. Oh, where do I go after that? Well, I've tried a lot of different things on meeting people, i.e. ladies to date, and most recently after internet dating has been proven to be a dry hole. Yes, I realize that can be construed as innuendo to some saying dry hole. I'm aware of that, I'm over it. I started going to meetup events, and the most recent one I got annoyed with somebody I spoke with after the show. It is the cardinal sin to tell me how to live my life, and that's what he kept doing. And it's like, you need to do this, you need to do that. No, the only thing I need to do is to get away from you, old hippie. It reminds me of the movie Field of Dreams. I love baseball, I grew up in Iowa, so there you go. I've been in that field 3 times in my life. Where that was one of the movies that we got to watch in a high school class, and the teacher was explaining one scene to us where Terrence Mann character, James Earl Jones, is interacting with the Ray Kinsella character, Kevin Costner. And we didn't know what he was doing. We just saw smoke. And she said, that's called bullshit repellent. And it's like, well, if I can find some, I will buy it, even if it's online. You have to go online to find a lot of things now. Go back to the 60s. No need for you here in the future. Oh, yes, we just had Mother's Day. I did like hearing the poem about Mom's Day, where it wasn't your typical one. Many people know that I'm largely estranged from mine, and there are reasons for that. And in a lot of ways, it helped to see the movie Running with Scissors, because a lot of the pain from my upbringing left me once I saw it depicted in that movie, like the kid yelling, "I live here too," when his parents are fighting. And then another one that's probably more disturbing is Girl Interrupted. I mean, I often wondered if I was mentally ill, and I just realized that no, I was just around a lot of shitty people for a while, and then my attitude improved once I changed that. The company you keep, as they say. I guess performing keeps me sane too, telling my story to people, and I find out I'm not all that much different. We were telling shitty mom stories recently, and I found out somebody had a worse story than mine. You win, where he spoke about his having drug problems. Yeah, that's going to trump most people's. All right, well, that'll do it for me. Thank you, you've been great.